And together we're like Christmas. Red and green.
How come you're go and I'm stopped? That's not fair.
Yeah, right. Right now I should be the one in red. All right, good morning everybody. What's up and welcome to the channel. Today is, I should know this, Monday, May the 4th. So hey, May the 4th be with you. Just getting ready to do a morning walk. Still dealing with some back issues, so we'll see how that goes. Gonna get some shoes on and head out the door for some hill repeats, walking only, so still not pushing it too hard. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. It's raining out there, which is perfect. This is exactly what I want to see. So I've got my Ultra Lone Peak 4.0 RSMs, rain, snow, mud, so it's like a waterproof shoe. So see if this keeps my socks a little bit dry. I'll throw in a raincoat and rain pants, most likely, to get this done, and just see how it works working with that gear. So yeah, 2 degrees Celsius, and rain, and I can hear the flap on the stove, the vent, flapping away in the wind, so it's definitely windy out. See you in a bit. Yeah. Action pack, putting shoes on. Although a couple days ago, I could barely get this done. Still pain and weakness, but it's definitely, again, improving. It was taking me, seriously, like 15 minutes just to try to get dressed in the morning and get out of bed. Alright, as you can see, I'm kind of kitted up. I've got Gore-Tex waterproof hat. I definitely have a hood, so again, this is my oh shoot weather, it's really bad. Yeah, so my oh shoot hat, because, well, I already know it's pouring rain out here, and I might as well have the mobility of turning my head like this versus a hood, a little bit more cumbersome to lose some peripheral vision. So we start off strong like this. So the van's loaded, and now I guess we're off to meet Kylie. Oh boy, that hurts getting in, but I'm in. So yeah, so we're now
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, look at that. That's a good look on the camera. That popping red on that thing.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
This jacket. Oh.
And together we're like Christmas. Red and green.
How come you're go and I'm stopped? That's not fair.
Yeah, right. Right now I should be the one in red. So yeah, we're
How long have you had that jacket? Let's just talk about gear for a second.
Gear? This jacket I've had for probably 8 years.
8 years? I bought this jacket when I was in grade 11.
Oh, and it fits like a glove.
like a, it's a little tighter sometimes, a little looser.
But you got your
But
race vest on,
when
right?
you start talking, and grade 11 was quite some time ago. When you talk about quality gear, like this thing has done everything I've done all those years. Between like snowboarding, snowmobiling, anything outside, riding my bike, commuting to work, all that kind of stuff. And like the only thing that I've done to it is like the rip cords on snowmobiles going across my chest. That's the only thing, but that's just my own stupidity.
No, you know.
Like this, like not a single problem with this jacket for 2 decades.
That's awesome.
Amazing, I love it.
And that is a testament to having quality gear, because would a garbage bag work to protect it from the rain?
A garbage bag would have worked, I would. Yeah.
But you'd be replacing lots of garbage bags.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, and functionally speaking, that would not function quite as well, right? That's got a lot more features on it.
Yeah,
some
more
good
features, more pockets, quick gear, gloves,
and
phones,
smart pockets. If I look at the pockets on there, it's definitely got a backpack wearer in mind. You got a hip belt on.
Well, it's a climbing jacket, so you still have the full overhead reach and all pit vents and all that kind of stuff.
What are these pit vents you speak of?
I love pit vents, but I mean, the beauty of it is, like, even like when you think about jackets now and the features they put into them, like you got to put your phone in there and be able to have headphones and all those other sorts of things. Like this is before smartphones.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds silly, but you know, you think about that as a feature, like, oh, it's got this earplug hole or whatever. Never needed it, and then now we're in an era where everything's all Bluetooth and connected and all those other things too. So
now you wouldn't even need that.
Now you wouldn't even need it.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So you just think about gear. What's the actual big feature and all that kind of stuff that's required? say bottom line, quality.
Quality.
After that, you know, all this stuff's just gimmicks that you won't use after time.
Yeah. Or they'll get clogged with mud, and then that won't work either.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's good.
How's the morning, Sean?
It's funny because actually, I just want to quickly touch on that whole thing about like technology and change in the decades that have passed for that jacket. My nephew the other day, yesterday in fact, asked me, "Hey, Unky," he's like, "what's your favorite YouTube channel when you were a kid?" I'm like, well, they didn't have YouTube when I was a kid. What? So that was funny. Yeah. I love it. I love it.
My favorite YouTube channel as a kid. Oh wow. I remember when YouTube became a thing. Like that's wow. Anyway, yeah, getting old now.
And I told him, I mean, you know his favorite YouTube channel? Mine. It's not a great channel, but hey, I'll take the plug. Yeah. It's because he knows the cast members, right?
Yeah.
And we're so like...
we are relatable.
Relatable. If not a little wacky. I mean, look at the hat. Beauty. Beauty. And I'm going to put this down right now because my arm's going numb. I could do that too.
Get the bolt cutters.
Oh, bolt cutters. Yeah. Get the bolt cutters. Funny how that works, eh?
Yeah.
Although if you do a lap with your arm out like that, I think regardless.
Hard.
Yeah. I bring my poles out. Time to start pulling. Rain or snow? What would you rather for a race? Rain or snowing?
Great question. Huh.
See what I did there, by the way? Poles? Huh? 2 poles. I asked you a question pole and these poles. But rain or snow? I thought about it when I was coming here.
See, because with snow, as it packs down, you're staying on top of it.
Yeah.
And you should be ready for that cold weather.
Yeah.
Whereas rain, everything just gets soaked. Gets kind of miserable.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I might take snow.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I love a rainy night. No, but in all the truth, and actually part of it I did also, I was thinking, I'm like, it would depend on the course of the terrain you're on.
I've never experienced a warm rain. No. But I hear they exist.
They do. But when you're wet and it's windy, everything's cold. And then when you're tired, and you're right, like just, so snow I'd say is a little bit better for that. Obviously -40 in snow versus +15 in a light rain, well, that's a different conversation, right?
Yeah.
But you could take extremes either way. A monsoon would be far worse than a light snow. So.
But again, never experienced it.
No. But like here in Edmonton, if you're running our trails and it's raining, it's just mud and slick and gross, and it's just it's a mess on top of everything else, right? Whereas if you're in more mountainous and rocky terrain, it's make it slippery.
Well, or you think about a desert terrain.
Yeah.
They usually have pretty good drainage and a lot of rock and such.
Yeah.
So, but again, it can be miserable.
It'd be miserable. So what we got going on here?
Oh, it's just shelter from the rain.
Oh, I like it. You know who doesn't need shelter? This guy, because he's got a wonderful hat. Smart. What are you laughing for? Do I amuse you? It's packable. That's the beautiful thing.
This is the packable jacket. The other one's not. That one's a put on, stay, swap everything underneath. This one can come on and off.
Yeah. So from a racing perspective, that's the way to go.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the racing gear.
That said, you could still have that other one in an oh shoot bin.
Yeah.
Which I do. I recommend. An oh shoot bin is like when stuff is gone real south. So if you have that available at any point in a day, if things get really nasty compared to what it's supposed to have been, then you could always let your crew know, by the way, can you grab me that thing on the next stop?
Yeah.
So you suffer for a while, but not the whole day.
Or if you know that you're going into nighttime and it's raining and it's, you know what, a bit of extra protection can go a long way. Yeah. And you're going to wear it the whole time, but I'd rather have it on than off.
About 7.5K. Yeah, 7.5 kilometers-ish, and about 300 meters of elevation gain accomplished this morning. So now we're back off. I should have actually struck up the video and did a parting shot with Kylie just to see how things went, but I kind of forgot, and so here we are. Anyways, I just want to point out that my rain gear was on point, as goofy as the hat looked, and all that kind of jazz. was awesome, and I didn't overheat. So I was able to keep my coat on, my pants on, my hat on the whole time. My gloves worked awesome. They are soaked on the outside, but completely dry inside. And actually that worked really well because I don't really trust gloves that are supposed to be waterproof, but they legitimately are, and it was wonderful. So all the gear worked really well. Yeah, if I was running harder, I would have needed probably lighter stuff and more venting for, like, obviously the clothing, but I was very comfortable at the pace we were going, which is walking pace, including brisk walking up hills. So that's good. I kind of figured it would be, but we'll see. So yeah, that's Monday's normally rest day, so we had a nice easy one-ish, just walking, strolling, keeping moving. My back's not feeling any worse, so that's a good thing. And looking forward to when this challenge for the vertical, limitless vertical, kicks off at the end of May here. So still a couple weeks out, but very excited to get that done. That'll also put us in around about a close to 100 mile-ish or 100+ mile a week. So yeah, that'll be fun stuff. So thanks for joining us today. I hope this was fun for you. Make sure that if you're new here, follow our channel and click the like button on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel to get all the latest updates. Hopefully posts are coming more frequent soon, but in the meantime, get out there and get after it. Bye.